Greetings, movie fans, and welcome to another episode of SMG Movie Talk. And today, I'm going to provide you with my review of the movie Last Breath. And I do have a little visitor here with me, Miss Dolly, and she wants to help with this review today. Anyways, Last Breath was released back on February 28th, 2025. Now, I didn't have my channel up at that time, so I've decided I'm going to go through and release reviews of different movies that I have seen in 2025, but haven't had the chance to talk about. So here we are. Now, Last Breath was directed by Alan Parkinson, and I'm sure you haven't heard of his name before. It's not exactly a household name, and that's fine because basically before this movie, all he really directed were various documentaries, a lot of National Geographic documentaries and things like that. However, he did direct a documentary called Last Breath, and that documentary is basically the true story that this movie is based on. This movie is about a team of divers who goes to the bottom of the ocean to work on a pipeline. And due to some different circumstances, one of the divers gets separated from the team and is stuck on the bottom of the ocean floor with no oxygen. And the rest of the film is basically the harrowing story of the rest of the divers as well as the ship trying to rescue this stranded diver. This movie stars Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu, Cliff Curtis, and Finn Cole. And Finn Cole plays that diver that's stuck on the bottom of the ocean. The rest of them are the divers, or Cliff Curtis plays the ship captain as they're trying to navigate what to do in this situation. One thing that this movie does that's very neat is it has a ticking clock that basically shows how long he has gone without oxygen. You know, at first it's a few seconds that pass and then minutes that pass. And every time that clock ticks up and up and up, you start feeling like that tightness in your chest. You start feeling like you're part of this movie. They did an excellent job of really just drawing you in and making you feel like the events are happening around you. As they're trying to decide what their next steps are, they're trying to really decide, okay, is this a rescue mission or a recovery mission? As the time goes on and on and on, of course, they start thinking the chances of survival are less and less and less. And as that happens, you start feeling that tightness more and more and more. It's really almost anxiety inducing, but really in, I guess, a good way. Like you feel the events around you, and it was just wonderfully done. They did a great job of shooting the ocean floor in the different camera techniques they use and things like that. Like, they didn't light up the ocean floor like it was wide and expansive and beautiful. Instead, it felt really tight and small. You couldn't even really see more than a few inches in front of the camera. They really used a lot of different submersible vehicles and things like that to light up the ground, but it just felt so tight and narrow and almost hopeless in some ways. And I thought that was really well done. The acting in this movie was superb. I mean, you got Woody Harrelson, who he's great in almost everything he's in. It was just weird to see him playing this diver who's really kind of the old guy now. Like, he was this diver who's about to retire from diving, who's kind of getting forced into retirement, while Simu Liu played kind of the tough guy, which is weird for me because everything I've seen him in, he's been such like a kind, pleasant person, whether it be Kim's Convenience or, you know, of course, Shang-Chi. He always played such a kind and pleasant person. In this movie, he was kind of gruff and, you know, almost thick-skinned. So it was definitely different for him, but he did an excellent job at it. And then Cliff Curtis was the ship captain, really kind of navigating and making the calls on what's next. What are they going to do? Is it a rescue mission? Is it a recovery mission? And what the next steps are. If you want to see this movie, I do encourage you not to look up what actually happens and what the actual results are, because I thought that going in blind was the right way to go. So if you want to make the most out of your viewing experience, I'd highly encourage you not to research what the results were, I guess, in this movie. This movie is currently streaming. You can find it on Peacock and a few other streaming platforms. So if you're looking for a nice watch sometime. I highly encourage you to see this movie. If I had to rate it, I would give it a 8.1 out of 10. Again, very well done. I can't speak highly enough about this movie. In fact, when I saw this movie, I started kind of getting that can't breathe feeling a little bit when I was in the theaters, but then that next night as I was laying in bed, all of a sudden I kind of felt that tightness build in, and I felt like I couldn't breathe for a little bit. And I think that was just a testament to how well done this movie was directed and written and acted and everything, that it just really put you in the film and made you feel like you're part of the event. So if you're looking for a movie to really kind of draw you in and just sweep you away, so to speak, I highly encourage you to check out Last Breath. Thank you for being part of my channel. If you haven't done so already, please like this video, leave a comment, tell me, have you seen Last Breath? Have you not seen it? Are you interested in seeing it? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, be kind to one another. Thank you.